Young, a screen on Morant. Here's Murray. Back to Young. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Murray, good.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
Pass to Morant. To stop the drought and finished off by Morant.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Johnson with a screen on Morant. Young looking around. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Memphis leading by 3. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
"12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 13.
One of those guys that can take over a game. Ja Morant proven to be the difference.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He puts... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with May. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Here's Okongwu. And Young kicks to Johnson. Over Bain. 2 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bain against Bay. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 15.
I love how tenacious Ja Morant is. When he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Young pass to Johnson. Smart against Murray. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Now here's Morant. Oh!
Man, play.
Johnson with a screen on Morant. Young drives in. Johnson finds Bain. Back to Johnson. And good that time. Johnson's got 9.
The passing game of Saddiq Bey keeps getting better and better since he joined the association.
And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Johnson with a screen on Morant. Here's Young. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Bey against Bain. The pass to Young. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Smart on the wing. Bain with the screen on Young. Smart. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Young. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Young with the ball. He's got 8. Murray a screen on Morant. This is it to Murray. And it's off from 3-point range. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Jackson. And that does it for the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Williams. Rose is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Stevens in at the 4. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Williams sets a screen for Kennard. Williams kicks to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Over to the left wing. And he jams it with authority.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Kicked by Clark. Kennard kicks to Rose. Nifty move. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks trail by 5. To the wing on the left. And he drives in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. Memphis leading by 3. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Kennard. Takes a three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here he goes. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Stephens. Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Stevens. Kennard with the ball. Here's the screen. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Rose. Takes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Rose. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Capella against Clark. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Kennard kicks to Williams. Kennard, the pass to Williams. That 3 off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's the pick. In the corner, it's Griffin. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Young. A miss that time, would have put him up. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Young. Morant with it. Okongwu covering. And that one's good, Morant.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
It's Okongwu, high post. Jackson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
It's a tie. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, in the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Bay in at the small forward. And that one is good.
Terrific move from Trey. Man, he is confident trying plays like this.
Outside for Jackson from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Now Young. Okongwu with a screen on Smart. Young's shot is good.
Built to score. Trae Young has been on one tonight.
Memphis trailing here. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Okongwu kicks to Young. Back to Okongwu. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Johnson, the pass to Bay. Young against Smart. Stolen by Smart. Outside Williams. The pass to Morant. Back to Bain. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. And that one drops. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Passes to Bay. Stolen away. Payne for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Murray penetrating. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
First team.
Wiry, strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bain kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Pass to Okongwu. Young pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Clock at 4. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Johnson dishes to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Back to Johnson. Young against Morant. Johnson with a screen on Morant. It's up a 3. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Morant against Murray. Over in the corner, Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Look at the vision from Ja Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
Johnson finds Murray. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Back to Johnson. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Johnson against Williams. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Young against Morant. Murray outside. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And taken away by Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaron Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Murray right side. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got...
2K Sports for this NBA pre. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And to look at the starters for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Sims in at the center position. Now here's Morant. Three-pointer. Randle pulls down the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You know, one of Brunson's many skills is his ability to absorb contact.
On the drive, Smart played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Anunoby to the paint. Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randle is a problem.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
DiVincenzo against Smart. Down low. And he dumps it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Belligerent.
Right side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Brunson. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket of the game. Smart looking around. Driving inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, that just energizes your entire team. Smart is one of those players that just gives you a jolt with his energy.
Out to DiVincenzo. Who poked away. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Ooh. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Brunson against Morant. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Jackson, pass to Bane. Here's Morant. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Here's Morant with the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Bane. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Here's Morant. Okay, look out!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Randall is screen on Bane. Anunoby on the take. Randall, no good on the shot. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that verb. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Brunson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bane against Anunoby. Kicks it out to Bane. Launches a 3. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
This is what a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers. Tough inside scoring.
Here's Randall. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Jalen Brunson. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Donte DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. Oh, strong leg pull. Mark. Plows his way through.
Certain players surge out contact. It's a skill. Marcus Smart is one of them. He is normally the person initiating the contact.
Knocks down the long J.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Whoa! John dropping the hammer.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Brunson misses. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. From deep, Bane. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Randall is screen on Smart. To the paint. And Randall the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Bane. The 3-ball. The Knicks with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Randall's got 12 points.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Morant drawing the double team. Williams from long range. The rebound by Sims.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Jackson, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Well, you really can't say enough about what Jaren Jackson Jr. has done since entering the league, RJ.
Yeah, B.A., not only is he a walking bucket, but opposing offenses have to account for how good he is on the defensive end. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside for Randall. Outside Anunoby. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Bain against Brunson. And the basket by Bain.
And this is part of Morant's role as a guard. He's responsible for finding the open man.
Now a timeout called by New York. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, B.A., and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And it's Smart missing. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Sims, the pass to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Morant. Here's Brunson. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
You know, you don't see too many guys who have Brunson's speed. I mean, it makes Jalen hard to stop off the bounce.
And he's good on the second. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Brunson finds Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
He's off on the first.
OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Bain. Morant with a screen on DiVincenzo. Bain. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Count the basket. Brunson's got 11 points.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
It's deflected and stolen by Bain. Williams passes to Morant. Over Brunson. And it's Morant missing. He gets it up. It's a tie game in Memphis. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Derrick Rose. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Stevens in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Stevens. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Burks against Kennard. Here's the pick. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has got his first 2 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Kennard on the wing, defended by Burks. Kennard passes to Clark. Williams with it. Hart pulls it in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here he goes. Rose grabs the board. And Rose has got the ball here for Memphis. The lead is 2. Stevens. Robinson with the block.
Brandon Clark. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Still without a bucket. Back to Robinson. Oh, sweet move. And a big finish by Robinson.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovic? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Here's Kennard. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Back to Robinson. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Williams misses. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Hart. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Bogdanovic from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
I love how fast Bogdanovic makes decisions on offense, including when to catch passes and fire away.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Robinson. Outside Burks. To the middle. Here's McBride. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Rose. Going inside. Pass to Robinson. Outside Hart. Robinson, a screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's McBride. And it's stolen by Rose. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes both free throws. New York has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. They set the pick. Pass to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the third. Moran against Brunson. And here's Bain. To the inside. Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 6.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Back to DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket, and the layup is good off the glass. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jackson the screen. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll return shortly. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Knicks shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson is out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Sims in at center. Here's Smart. Williams passes to Moran. Williams with the screen. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Moran against Brunson. Moran with the slam!
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson, a screen on Bain. Anunoby on the take. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bain. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Smart on the drive. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Smart. Drives to the hoop, and he makes it on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break, and they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's DiVincenzo. Driving in. Pass to Sims. Clock at 4. And yep, it's good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Anunoby against Smart. Blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby passes to Sims. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis calls timeout. Richard, if you think about Smart, he's such a dependable player at both ends of the floor.
Especially on the defensive end, he is a lockdown guy. When he won Defensive Player of the Year in 22, he was the first guard to do it in 26 years since Gary Payton. That tells you the type of impact he can have.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Left side Williams. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Brunson, a good look. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Sims. Here's Randall. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bain. Back to Williams. Now here's Jackson for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Beyond the arc, Jackson Jr. can cause trouble even down in the corner.
Outside Brunson. Brunson. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Morant no good on that one.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Shots good by Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Randall on the screen. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Jackson. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Morant gets it to go. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Brunson against Morant. Brunson on the drive. Sims, the pass to Brunson. Randall outside. Fires in the triple.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Brunson. And there's a pick. To the wing on the left. Tries again. Sims can't get it to go. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. To the paint. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
NBA action on 2K Sports. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Julius Randle is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. New York with the ball. Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Anunoby passes to Achiuwa. Some nice passing by New York here. Randle surveying the D. Passes it to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Pass to Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. It's his first trip to the line.
His
first free throw is good.
At the line for Atlanta.
So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Brunson against Young. Brunson, good.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
Inside, here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brunson against Young. There's the pass to Achiuwa. Anunoby in the corner. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Achiuwa, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Bay. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. You know, Doris, looking at Precious Achiuwa, he brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achiuwa might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Now, here's Anunoby. Randle passes to Achiuwa. Randle outside. Rebound, Atlanta.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anunoby against Bay. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Bay. It's Young on the wing. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Randle a screen on Young. Brunson with it, and it's Bay picking him up. And Randle throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
How about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray, the pass to Johnson. And foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under review.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
2 on the clock. Young for 3. Randall grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Brunson against Young. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
DiVincenzo passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Down low. Okongwu kicks to Young. Driving inside. Fires the 3. Again, Young missing. Anunoby against Bay. Passes it to Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Johnson for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots. And
at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out front, leading by just 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says, we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Johnson. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Brunson against Young. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Anunoby against Murray. Johnson at the elbow. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Murray. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Anunoby in the corner. There has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's Murray. The Knicks making the shot. Bay. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Hawks trail by 3. Bay into the lane. Okongwu kicks to Bay. Murray outside. Bay with the screen for Murray. And he hits it to tie the game up. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here is Anunoby to the paint. And Randall throws it down.
That's Julius Randle in pick and roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Young pass to Bay. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Brunson a screen on Murray. Anunoby passes to Brunson. DiVincenzo against Johnson. Johnson with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Young plays it up and banks it in. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's McBride, defended by Young. Burks the pass to Hart. Burks sets a screen for Hart. Got it up. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. New York shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Griffin out there with Hunter. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Buffkin in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. McBride passes to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Here's McBride. Nothing on the board. Basket good.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
To the middle. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Burks against Bogdanovich. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Driving the lane. Burks' shot is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Here's McBride. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2. Hunter against Bogdanovich. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Bogdanovich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Bogdanovich. Missed inside.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
With the drive. And he gets it to go. McBride's got 6 in the quarter. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter with a screen on Burks. Bogdanovich dishes to Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter with a screen on Burks. Bogdanovich for 2. Nice shot from the wing.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Hunter, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Hunter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Burks. Pass to McBride. There's 53 seconds left in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on A.J. Griffin.
Now, Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
He hits the second from the line. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Picked by Griffin. Out to the wing. Capella finds Bogdanovich for the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bogdanovich passes to McBride. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Burks. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Burks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Griffin kicks to Capella. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Randall. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. New York takes timeout. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
All right, thank you, David. 6 to shoot. That shot wide open.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Young looking it over. Bay against DiVincenzo. Okongwu dishes to Murray. Okongwu with the screen from Murray. There's the drive. Okongwu kicks to Murray. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And he lays it straight in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bogdanovich passes to Bay. No good that time. The Knicks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Young drives in. Sweet little floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
New York leading by 8. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Randall a screen on Murray. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. On the wing, Anunoby. Down low, here's DiVincenzo. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Young. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Outside for Randall. Anunoby with the screen for Randall. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Randall. Randall is doubled. Here's Anunoby. Atlanta with the rebound. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Drills it from outside. Now just a 5-point New York lead.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
They set the pick. Here's Brunson. He gets that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the middle. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Brunson covering. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's Atlanta.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
Handle a screen on Young. And Brunson, here we go. Bay against Anunoby. To the left side wing. Handle passes to Anunoby. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Bay. Drives to the hoop. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Brunson against Young. There's a screen. Brunson the pass to Achua. Yes!
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Murray against Anunoby. Murray sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Got it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Young against Brunson. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded close. Fires for three. Count it!
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
New York calls timeout. Got it up in time. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now, here is Young. Randall out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Defensive foul. Precious Achua. His first team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brunson, good. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Young dishes to Bogdanovic. There's the triple. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovic. Young's got 21 in the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
2 minutes.
And Young kicks to Murray. Young, a screen on Anunoby. Murray, the pass to Young. Shoots. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
The pass to Achua. And here's Brunson. And there's the drive. Pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the screen on Young. Brunson, good.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Young inside. Brunson covering. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Brunson against Young. Anunoby in the corner. Now Brunson. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Murray outside. Bay with the screen for Murray. Pass to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks working the ball around. And it's Murray penetrating.
Coming up clutch. Murray loves having the spotlight on him. And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Runs from the pass to Anunoby.
Yeah, good job to take it.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 2. 5 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Anunoby, good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Young for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to...
Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Williams in at the 4. Young against Morant. Young attacking. Drops in the layup for 2.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Here's Jackson. Good D by Kangwoo.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside for Bay. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Oh, the dunk by Kangwoo.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanović.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Young, the pass to Bogdanović. Back to Young. And there's the drive. Here's Bay. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help. Stay out of the way!
Wow! Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Murray passes to Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Bane. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Okongwu finds Bay. Okongwu, a screen on Morant. Young from long range. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Bane. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Okongwu with it. Guarded now by Smart. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Right side Murray. Shot from 12. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. first quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit...
Yes, sir!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Okongwu, a screen on Smart. To the right side. The kick out to Young. On the wing, Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. They get it back. On the wing, Murray puts up a 3. On the wing, Murray tries yet again. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Here's Bane. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Moran. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Jackson with it. Jackson with a screen on Young. The 3 from Bane. Okongwu with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 1. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Moran against Young. Bogdanovich with a screen on Moran. There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 now.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Okongwu. Williams' shot is good. Young against Moran. Yep, count it. 7 points in the game.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Here's Moran. And he gets the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
With 1 on the clock. That one is off. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back right after this.
17.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Smart and Bane run the wings. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Jackson, and it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. If we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Moran. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. They get it back. Bay outside. Murray, a screen on Williams. Bay passes to Murray. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Okongwu, a screen on Bane. Inside, 2 on the clock. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
Morant looking around, into the lane, and then Morant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
How about Saddiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor spacing threat down the rim?
Yeah, incredibly focused, BA, on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Morant with it. Now Okongwu defending. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Bey. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
And so Bey nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Now Morant, defended by Murray. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Okongwu, a screen on Morant. Outside Murray. Picked by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. He shoots it. Atlanta again missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. From downtown. Nails it from 3. Okongwu's got 9.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
That one's good from Bey on the assist by Morant.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Young, the pass to Murray. Now Bogdanovich. They kick it out to Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And wasting no time to DeJounte Murray off the catch.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Williams against Bey. Launches it. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young with it. Jackson in his pocket. Young against Smart. Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Payne. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Timeout call. Memphis. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Young. Murray scanning the floor. Over Smart. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Onyeka Okongwu. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunity. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. They set a pick. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Here's Buffkin, guarded by Rose. Capella inside, working on Clark, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds. He does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
And out of bounds, the Hawks will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks, good stuff there. Griffin comes with a double. Kennard on the wing. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
What a play. Kennard showing some strength that time.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Buffkin, guarded by Rose. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Buffkin. No points yet. To the middle. Here's Capella. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Capella with a block. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Capella screen on Williams. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Here's Buffkin, and he drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Here's Johnson. Outside Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Capella inside. Clark covers.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A minute 53 left in the third. Pass to Williams. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the shot, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
His first, second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Up top, Kennard. Hunter covering. Clark with the screen. Here's Williams on the take. Can't hit from in close. And so Capella will bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point lead. The shot by Johnson, no good. Williams on the wing, defended by Griffin. Here's Rose. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Here's Buffkin, down low. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Williams from long range. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Griffin passes to Johnson. Screen by Capella. And they pick up 2. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Kennard passes to Clark. Rose outside. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Rose has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
So gifted close to the rim. Rose also possesses a tremendous understanding of when to go with the flow.
And so it's Atlanta. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the power forward position.
Good energy down low from Young, creating a second chance all by himself.
Williams with the screen. Bane, the pass to Williams. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu against Smart. There's Young with the 3, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Timeout call, Memphis.
It's teacher time. Let's get loud.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Left side Young. Hey, from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night for Memphis. They've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Morant on his way. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Williams against Bay. Back to Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Bane. Outside for Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Williams' shot is good.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Bay finds Young. Young drives it in. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Shoots. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Jackson with a screen on Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Jackson. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Murray off the drive. Outside Young. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Back to Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Jackson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside Young. Bogdanovich against Jackson. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 15. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. The 3 from Bane. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just a forceful play by Jackson. Clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Murray a screen on Morant. Young the pass to Murray. Back to Young. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Young lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Trae's such a good shooter. You aren't going to shake Trae Young on little bumps like that.
Bane against Bogdanovich. And Bane with the 3.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Okongwu, the pass to Bay. The 3. Offensive rebound.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different... Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports. Our broadcast team, now both of these sides rebound the ball so well, Smitty. How does that impact the game?
Kevin, this matchup is going to feel scrappy because both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Williams, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Randall, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Grizzlies ball.
Brunson against Morant. Jackson a screen on Brunson. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Achua, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Achua. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Chalk up 2 there.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
It's Morant with the drive.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Anunoby passes to Achua. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Here's Williams. Smart against Anunoby. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Bain sets the screen for Jackson. Here he goes. And the dunk by Jackson.
Using a variety of moves, Jackson can put it on the floor in space, in transition, or on closeouts.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Randall a screen on Smart. And Brunson, here we go. Good on the shot. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bain kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Achua, the dunk by Achua.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
10-8. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside for Jackson. Jackson a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Jackson. Wants to get it to Bain, and does.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Smart against Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Apparently, no one willing to step in Randall's way, and you can see why.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Bane, no good. New York trailing. And no kicks to Anunoby. Right wing. Brunson against Smart. Brunson the pass to Achua. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Heads up.
Play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the net.
The kick out to Williams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Knicks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. The pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson surveying the D. Here's Achua. Out to Brunson. Over Smart. Here's Achua. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
The dunk by Achua.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's a tie game in New York. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Williams is out there with Jackson. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Brunson with it. He has 6. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bane finds Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 10.
An explosive leaper. Ja has no problems with scoring down low.
Brunson with a clean look. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Something Ja Morant does so well. Once he starts to feel it, he keeps looking to score.
Brunson the pass to Achua. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Driving inside. And Morant lays it down.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
New York calls timeout. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brunson against Smart. And Brunson, here we go. And the rejection by Jackson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Back to Jackson. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
Achua, the dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Morant. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Now the dish to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Jackson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Bane for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Anunoby. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. Back to Achua. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Randall kicks to Achua. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Randall, a screen on Bane. Anunoby passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Now here's Morant for 3. Williams sets a screen for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Achua. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to have
the previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks, 32. The Grizzlies, 32.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Hart is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Passes it to Kennard. Jackson a screen on Burks. Here's Kennard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Going inside, and McBride gets it to go.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak hit.
36.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd ever be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is real.
Showing some muscle right there. Josh Hart is no stranger to having to fight through contact.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Burks against Kennard. To the inside. Bogdanovich. It's good. This game is all even.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Kennard against Burks. Kennard kicks to Williams. Burks against Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson, that's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Burks against Kennard. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. Clark, a screen on Burks. Kennard for 3. Robinson with the block. He takes it in, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
McBride passes to Robinson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Here's Jackson. Clark dishes the Rose. Memphis moving it around. Clark a screen on Burks. Kennard for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Kennard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
New York calls timeout. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Jackson. Baines checked in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Rose.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
When you talk about...
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Hey, Greg, pretty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Here's Baines. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Baines got his second basket.
I love the physicality behind Baines' drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Runs in the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
53-52.
Morant against Randall. In the corner, Kennard with it. Jackson, a screen on Anunoby. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Grizzly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Desmond Bain. Ja Morant, he's out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the power forward position. Count that one.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Randall surveying the D. Driving to the basket. And Randall throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And finished off by Morant.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Knicks trail by 3. Now Brunson. Driving in. Outside for Randall. Pass to Anunoby. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. Back to Randall. And another turnover here by New York.
Grizzlies ball.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Morant. Clark, a screen on Randall. It's Morant with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Jackson, that's good. And the Grizzlies. Lead by 5.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Brunson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Kennard kicks to Morant. And over 2 and
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Here's the screen. Randall outside. To the paint. Some nice passing by New York here. Achua, the pass to Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kennard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And the Knicks good for 2.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Morant gets to Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. Randall outside. To the middle, here's Brunson. Pass in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Achua, the pass to Anunoby. With the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Outside, Bain. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
There's the drive. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Kennard against Brunson. Kennard, the pass to Clark. Out to Morant. Five on the clock. Money!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Brunson, a screen on Bain. Out to Brunson. And the rejection by Jackson. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
Live coverage. Of this Tuesday night NBA game. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The talented duo of Young and Murray on the backcourt. May and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich into the lane.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his troubles.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Randall, good.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Pass to Okongwu. Over to the left wing. Young from long range. Outside for Bay. Takes the 3, and he buries his first look.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's DiVincenzo.
Trey Young, first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo at the line.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. First quarter, just over a minute played. Bay passes to Okongwu. Here's Murray. Okongwu, a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And there goes Murray, a serious leaper.
Pass to Brunson. It's stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Adding in. Insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Achua, outside for Randall. To the middle, 4 on the clock.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Murray. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Murray's got 6.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
That shot off.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
That's from
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Anunoby. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. And again, it's Atlanta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now a timeout called by New York. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brunson passes to Achua. Back to Brunson. Pass to Achua. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Bogdanovich. The shot no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Randall finds Anunoby. Outside, DiVincenzo to the paint. Here's Randall. Randall with the jam.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randall is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Young. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now Brunson inside. The shot won't fall. Good D by Okongwu. Murray drives in. Outside Young. Back to Murray. Achua with a rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Young. Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. He got it up. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it?
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Hawks ahead, up by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Julius Randall out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randall is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Bay passes to Okongwu. Outside for Bay. And here's Young. Bay with a screen on DiVincenzo. Young way outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Randall outside. Rebound Atlanta.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Bogdanovich, no good. And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role for him, Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, BA, and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the second round and just kept working, biding his time and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
And finishing through contact, DeJounte Murray a chance to add another at the line.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Okongwu finds Young. Fires for three. They get the rebound. On the wing, Murray. Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on DiVincenzo. Young misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anunoby on the take. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Bay with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brunson against Murray. The kick out to Young. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Murray, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 13-point game. Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with a screen on Young. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. And it's Randall with the jam.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Out of bounds. Hawks ball.
1:51 left in the second. There's Young with the three. Left side, Bogdanovich. Here's Bay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Sadiq Bay at the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2 for New York. They've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Corner shot. It's good. Anunoby's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Young drives it in. Okongwu against Achua. Young, the pass to Murray. Now here's Okongwu. Puts up a three. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. Brunson up top. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, whirly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
To the inside. Outside Bogdanovich. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Brunson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
DiVincenzo against Young. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's A.J. Griffin, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard. Well, the Knicks shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Yep, that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
McBride passes to Burks. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Burks showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Pass to Capella. Here's Bufkin. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Johnson. Count that bucket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Burks against Griffin. Burks passes to Hart. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Pass to Bufkin. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. There's a screen. Here's McBride to the middle. Outside Burks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks to the paint. It's stolen. Fast break, New York. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Hart with a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. Here's McBride. Inside. Bogdanovich, no good. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Driving inside. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. McBride passes to Burks. Hart with a screen on Griffin. It's Hart on the wing. Hunter with some nice D.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Hart passes to McBride. Outside Hart. Down low. Here's Robinson. Pass to McBride for 3. Griffin pulls down the board. For Atlanta, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Johnson finds Capella. Here's Bufkin. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Hart on the wing. Hunter covering. Bogdanovich against Griffin. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Hawks on top.
Come on, everyone.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for New York, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Achua. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Anunoby in at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Young against Achua. Outside for Bay. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Okongwu. Bay from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Brunson misses. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Inside, here's Bay. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Randle outside. Pass to Brunson. Randle on the screen. To the middle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Outside Young. Here's Bay. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Anunoby. And Okongwu with the block. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Bay from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Brunson against Murray. From the wing. Yep, that one goes.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
DiVincenzo against Young. Young with a screen on Brunson. The deep 3 from Murray. And the Hawks with another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Launches it. Bogdanovich, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 13. Randle finds DiVincenzo. 1:49 left in the final quarter.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Young against DiVincenzo. Young with a screen on Anunoby from deep 3-point range. Lets it go from 11. Outside Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Anunoby. Bogdanovich from long range. The offensive rebound. DiVincenzo against Young. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
Young looking over the floor. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's New York. It's a 14-point game. Achua. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Young against DiVincenzo. To the inside. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Young.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Achua. And he drives in. Achua with the dunk.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
64-53.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill,